The very first image of the teaser carries massive symbolic weight. Masked guards, in complete silence, carry a closed coffin to the center of the room. The atmosphere is tense. Players watch, clueless about what's coming next. Then, the coffin opens and shock hits. Gi-hun is inside, not dead, just unconscious. This scene isn't just the physical return of the protagonist, it's the organization's direct response to the rebellion from last season. Gi-hun tried to defy the system, tried to expose the games. Now, he's brought back not as an ordinary player, but as a living warning. He's become a public prisoner, a reminder that no one is above the rules, not even the face of resistance. But the punishment isn't death. The organization sticks to its own rules. Killing outside the game would be cheating. So Gi-hun is kept alive, but under tight surveillance. Locked up, handcuffed to a bed, forbidden from speaking or influencing anyone else. His presence is tightly controlled, completely strategic. He's only released once the games begin, not out of mercy, but because he's still needed for the show. Right after Gi-hun's reappearance, the teaser unveils the new format of the games. In the center of the room, a massive gachapon machine is revealed. Those random capsule dispensers known for rewarding based on luck. One by one, the players turn the crank and receive a sphere, red or blue. Simple, direct, and merciless. The color you get determines your role in the next game. Those who receive blue become the prey, tasked with escaping, solving puzzles, and surviving under pressure. Those who get red become the hunters, armed, with a mission to eliminate the blues. Every survivor must destroy the other side. Half the players are doomed from the start, not by incompetence, but by sheer bad luck. Players in red vests move in attack formation, while those in blue run in panic through the arenas. In one scene, the floor is soaked in blood. One of the blues drops dead. In the background, a timer counts down. Time is against everyone. This isn't just a game. It's an execution on a ticking clock. Amid the new game dynamics, the teaser delivers one of the season's most heartbreaking scenes. A mother and son fall on opposite sides. By chance, not choice. She receives the red sphere. He gets the blue. Now, the bond of blood is pitted against the blade of survival. There's no dialogue, no direct confrontation shown. But the silence says it all. The woman appears alone, her face streaked with tears and desperation. The image composition, with fewer players around, suggests the game is over, and something went wrong. The son isn't with her. His absence screams louder than any death shown on screen. Soldier No Yul, identified by the number 11, emerges as one of the teaser's most mysterious and pivotal figures. Already known for her questioning attitude in the previous season, she now appears to take things a step further. In the footage, she's seen moving through ventilation shafts in restricted areas, holding a lighter in her hand and wearing a determined look. Her destination is clear: the game's archive room. This space holds records of all past editions, including documents, videos, and possibly the identities of those involved. Standing before that room with fire in hand, No Yul threatens something far greater than a simple act of rebellion. She's targeting the memory of the system, the very foundation of the game's existence. Beyond sabotage, there are hints that No Yul may be infiltrating even deeper. The teaser reveals that women are now among the VIPs, a group previously composed exclusively of men. This opens the door to theories. Could she be assuming new identities, replacing someone, or even becoming part of the very elite she's fighting against? One of the teaser's most subtle yet powerful moments is the reappearance of the detective. He resurfaces silently, emerging from the sea in a wetsuit with an oxygen tank. He's alone. No boat, no allies nearby. The image suggests that something went terribly wrong in his previous attempt to infiltrate the island, and yet, he survived. All signs point to a betrayal on board. The boat captain, who was supposed to be his ally, was in fact an infiltrator from the organization. The teaser hints at a confrontation, likely violent, from which only the detective made it out alive. Now, he returns to the island without backup, but with a clear mission: to expose and shut down the games. His decision to return alone shows he's driven not just by justice, but by a personal need to finish what he started. Unlike Gi-hun, he isn't a piece in the system. He operates in the shadows independently, carrying valuable information and, likely, evidence of how the organization works. His arrival shifts the balance within. He knows the tunnels, the guards, and the methods. But most importantly, he knows who the frontman is, and he's faced him before. If he can sneak in without getting caught, he might become a real threat to the very foundation keeping the games alive. Among all the intense visuals in the teaser, one particular image revives old suspicions. Player 246, presumed dead in the previous season, might still be alive. The scene shows a guard scanning the ear of a player in a green uniform. The face is partially obscured, but the visual details, hairstyle, profile, and the use of a tracker strongly hint at his identity. This discovery doesn't seem accidental. The scan suggests an identity check, or perhaps a verification of vital signs. The same kind of tech was previously used on Gi-hun. This opens up a real possibility. 246 may have been saved, hidden, and reintegrated into the system under a new, concealed identity. The main suspect behind this rescue is No-ul, the guard involved in sabotage. Both visual and narrative clues point to a connection between them. She may have faked 246's death, removed his tracker, and hidden him within the very structure of the games. A risky move, but in line with her rebellious tactics. If true, 246's presence means more than just an unexpected comeback. He becomes a direct link between the players and the internal sabotage, a survivor not just alive, but possibly holding information and even access to restricted areas. If he and No-ul are allied, that alliance forms a new front of resistance. The teaser doesn't confirm 246's exact role in the upcoming season, but the mere fact that his survival was covered up already changes the game's dynamics. In a system built on calculation and control, the existence of an unmonitored variable could be the spark that destabilizes everything. Among the teaser's cruelest moments, one stands out for its emotional weight. A pregnant player goes into labor during the games. There's no pause, no medical help, no mercy. The scene is stark and quiet. All we hear is the cry of a newborn echoing through the chaos. The sequence doesn't show the birth in detail, but the context is clear. The woman is seen crying, alone, exhausted. The lack of anyone nearby suggests something went wrong. The tension lies in what's left unsaid. Did she survive? Was the baby taken from her? Or did they both manage to defy a system designed not to create life, but to extinguish it? The teaser also hints at a possibly tragic outcome. A shot shows player 333, believed to be the baby's father, covered in blood. He's on the same team as the pregnant woman. If he dies, the child is born fatherless. If she dies, the baby may be handed over to someone else. One of the strongest theories is that No-ul, who lost her own child, might end up taking on that role. In the end, the message is clear. Squid Game isn't about money anymore. It's about control, trauma, and the slow dismantling of whatever humanity the characters have left. Season 3 doesn't just aim to close chapters, it wants to rip out whatever soul remains. So, are you ready for what's coming in Squid Game? If this teaser already hit hard, just imagine the full season. If you like this no-fluff breakdown, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you don't miss what's next. See you in the next one.